Yo, what up? It's your boy ThrowBacKing with another pickup video. We have two categories for pickups, so it's gonna be video games and a jersey. Not jerseys, but a jersey. If you saw my last video, there was like a sneak peek of Resurrection, one of his last videos. He was doing a pickup video. He went to the mall, he did a vlog video, and he was doing a pickup for me, man, which is really dope. Big shout out to Resurrection. I'm gonna leave the link to that video of him picking up this jersey down in the description box. So please go sub to him. I said the last video, I hope you guys gave him some love. If you're watching this for the first time, and just do me the favor, go give my boy some love and go subscribe to the homie. So in that video, he picked up this dope jersey that I had multiple times in my, lifetime of collecting jerseys, man. But it's one of those jerseys that I just need in my collection, man. It's just a dope, it's fire, it's loud, it's beautiful, and it's a classic, man. It's the Doug Williams Tampa Bay Bucks jersey, man. So this is the Mitchell and Ness. This is, what year is this? 1982 Mitchell and Ness Tampa Bay Bucks Doug Williams jersey. This is just one of those jerseys. Like I said, I had the Steve Young version, which is a little bit brighter than this. This one has more of a burnt orange, even though it's crimsicle. But this one's a little darker than the bright Steve Young jersey. And this is just a fire jersey. Everything here is screened on like that, just that lovely throwback Mitchell and Ness screened on with that great material and all that good stuff, man. So yeah, man, big shout out to Rez, man. Looked out for me. This one is gonna stay in my collection. And yeah, man, that's my jersey pickup. All right, for my last pickups, it's a few video games, some Super Nintendo games, and NES game. We'll start you off with the NES game because I don't have an NES, but I did see this at a store called Retro Junk. When I saw it, I had to get it because it just reminded me of my childhood. It's like most of the stuff that I get just reminds me of my childhood. And it was in box, man. It was the Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants.
It's Bart versus the Space Mutants for your NES. Only Bart Simpson can save the Earth.
Okay.
Get the Simpsons game for your NES from Acclaim.
Like still in the box. I had this growing up, and I just remember this like being like the hardest game I've ever played in my life, man. But I just like that it's in the box, and just Nintendo NES always had like the dopest box with the art and all that stuff. Just screams 90s, man. I needed this in my collection, even though I don't have a Nintendo, which I might pick up a Nintendo because this just opened up maybe another can of worms as far as me picking up vintage systems. So the next game, this is nostalgic for me, big time nostalgic for me. Went to the mall, they had this vintage video game store, and I saw this, had to get it. This is more of a cover buy. The game is dope, but the cover, the player on the cover, is one of my favorite college players of all time. He's up there with Eddie George, and it's Tommy Frazier, man, when he played for Nebraska. So
all three of their tailbacks are over 7 yards per carry average.
Frazier adding more numbers, more yards to those big. Oh, they don't have him yet. Look at Tommy Frazier. How many tackles can one man break? Touchdown.
It's College Football 97 for the Super Nintendo, brand new in box. Paid I think $15 for it just because it's in box. But the gameplay is dope, but it kind of, the Super Nintendo version seemed to like be slower than the Sega Genesis version, what I noticed. So I don't even play this one because of that. But I love the cover, man. Tommy Frazier, Tommy Touchdown Frazier, Nebraska like legend. All right, so the final game I want to talk about is Zelda, man. Picked up this game. I've never, ever played Zelda. Was never interested, never played for the NES, the gold cartridge, never picked up for the Super Nintendo, never played it for the Wii, none of that stuff, man. I just knew it was supposedly one of the greatest games of all time, and this is Zelda: Link to the Past. And I was like, you know what, let me pick it up. I always play sport games, that's all I do. And started playing this, and I got hooked, man. This game is fire. I'm so out of sync that I thought Zelda was the little guy, which is Link. Zelda is the princess, right? I hope I'm right. But I'm so far, I've been, you know, I gotta play it. You know, I play it once in a while, and I'm really getting into it with the puzzles and finding all kind of treasure boxes, finding, you know, the swords and the hearts and all that stuff, man. It's really dope, and I think it's really ahead of its time for Super Nintendo, man. So this is like the first Zelda game I've ever owned and ever played, and I'm hooked, man. So looking forward to beating this game, man. That's gonna do it for my pickups, man. Shout out to Rez once again. Shout out to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you have, thank you.